You know, when I first saw the original It, I was about 8 or 9 and I thought, that was actually pretty cool. The clown was very scary. I watched it again when I was about 11 or 12 and I said, you know, the first half was fine, I guess, but the second half was not very good. I watched it again recently, not very good at all. This, though, holy shit. It is directed by Andy Muschietti and written by Cary Fukunaga, who made True Detective, one of my favourite shows of all time, and stars Jaeden Lieberher, Finn Wolfhard, Sophia, Lilis, Chosen Jacobs, Wyatt, Oleff, Nicholas Hamilton, and Jeremy Ray Taylor, and Bill Skarsgård. Man, Bill Skarsgård. We'll talk about him in a minute. This tells the story of a clown named Pennywise who shows up in the town of Derry, and some stuff happens. Some kids go missing. No one knows where they are, and a group of kids, who refer to themselves as the Losers Club, decide, you know what, we need to do something about this. The only other film that this director has really made is Mama, which I didn't think was all that good. Like, it was just overabundance of jump scares. I didn't think the original It was good at all. The only thing that I really was looking forward to with this was the fact that Finn Wolfhard was in it. It was one of my favourite parts about Stranger Things. And I only found out recently that Cary Fukunaga was the screenwriter for the movie. So I went in curious but skeptical. And leaving the theatre, guys, I just gotta say, this is one of the best horror movies I've ever seen in my life. It's not jump scare after jump scare. It's pure psychological Stephen King mayhem with a clown played by Bill Skarsgård, who I honestly hope gets an Oscar nomination for this performance. He was terrifying in this role. He made it his own. I'm sorry, Tim Curry has been dethroned. I thought he gave a good performance in the original, but I mean, come on, the library scene. Bill Skarsgård. The man terrified me as if you didn't already enough. He's one dodgy looking mother. Judgy. The crowning jewel of this movie is the kids. That's exactly what these guys are. They are kids. They feel like kids. It feels like they took the Duffer Brothers, the guys who made Stranger Things, and they said, write this movie, except it's not. It's written by Cary Fukunaga, so it's dark, bloody, it is violent, it is gore fest, but it knows when to not go overboard. Like, there's a scene involving Henry Bowers, played by Nicholas Hamilton from Captain Fantastic, very well I might add, and he's about to shoot a cat. Now, I have not read all the way through the book, so I don't know if that's actually in the book. I've read most of the book. I've read like, what page, how many pages in? I read like 150 pages-ish. So I am not sure if that's fully in the book. They played it well. He did not shoot the cat. It's not really a spoiler because it's just a cat. I love cats. You don't kill a cat, okay? I will be pissed off if you kill a cat, so he doesn't kill the cat. But he has this hatred for the kids. Let's talk about the kids. Every single child performance in this movie was sensational. Once again, Finn Wolfhard proves that he's one of the best child actors working today. Not really a child actor, he's about my age, but once again he proves that he's amazing. Sophia Lilis was incredibly badass as Bev. She gets abused by her dad, she gets beaten by the girls in school, and there's rumors that she's sleeping with every single guy in the class when it's just not true. And she had a great arc. She was fantastic in the movie. Chosen Jacobs plays Mike. He, again, was great. He was fantastic. This movie has a lot to say about society and stuff. How racism can get you killed, how sexism can get you killed. I'm not going to spoil how that happens, but Wyatt Oleff, who plays Peter Quill in the young Peter Quill in Guardians, was very, very good. Jeremy Ray Taylor as Ben was fantastic. Jack Dylan Grazer, oh my god. He was amazing as Eddie. He had an amazing back and forth with Finn Wolfhard as Richie. Some of the best chemistry I've seen all year. They were so funny. That's something else I have to say about this movie. It's funny as hell. There are so many lines that I can quote from this movie, particularly from Finn Wolfhard and Jack Grazer. Seriously, they're hilarious in this movie. But in all honesty, my favourite performance in this movie was Jaeden Lieberher, who plays Stuttering Bill. I thought that this is one of the best child performances I've ever seen. This is on par with Haley Joel Osment in like Sixth Sense, on par with Jacob Tremblay in Room, who he worked with in Book of Henry, which I didn't think was honestly that bad, I just thought it was meh. He was on par with Millie Bobby Brown from Stranger Things. This is one of those child performances that you just don't see anymore. Jaeden Lieberher, honestly, in my opinion, deserves an Oscar nod for this. And I know I say that a lot, but like, seriously, there have been performances this year that have just blown my mind. Robert Pattinson in Good Time was fantastic, and now Jaeden Lieberher is just this kid who's barely even my age is just like, holy shit, this kid's performance was fantastic. I gotta give props to the director, because I had no expectation for him as a director. He directed Mama, I didn't think that was very good. It's an voice crack. It is an extremely well directed movie, an extremely well shot movie, and a very, very, very well edited movie. Like, everything falls together perfectly. The soundtrack for this movie is great. The character of Ben is really big into New Kids on the Block, and he doesn't want anyone to find out, and he has great back and forth between Sophia and Lilis in this because of his obsession with New Kids on the Block. It's great. So, in all honesty, I can't find a flaw with this movie. I know some people are saying that the CGI is like only 95% good and that it's occasionally meh. It's a lower budget movie, guys, seriously. Like, some of the sets for this movie are amazing. 39 Neibolt Street, it is a great looking house. I have it open on my computer screen right now. It looks terrifying. The scares in this movie are very minimal. There is no loud boom. This is not Annabelle. It's more in the style of Annabelle Creation, except there basically is no jump scares. This is what horror should be. I can't believe I'm about to say this. I'm gonna give it an A+. Honestly, one of the best horror movies I've ever seen in my life. I highly recommend you guys check this one out. I mean, I did get out of school early to see this movie, but it doesn't excuse the fact that there was literally one other guy in the theater when I saw it, and there was balloons everywhere as well. That was sick. This movie is something special, and there's a bit of a spoiler. They are making a sequel. It literally appears at the end of the movie, which the ending is perfection. Literally, absolutely beautiful ending. But it appears at the end of the movie, it shows the title, and then just Chapter 1. Please see it. Please, I beg of you. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye, Georgie. Can you smell popcorn?